Hey guys, I'm Lauren and welcome to the Side Chef Studio Kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my spicy carrot feta ginger salad. I'm super excited to be sharing this recipe with you guys, not only because it is the perfect summer salad, but also because it's part of a collaboration with Partnership for a Healthier America. Side Chef and PHA have teamed up to celebrate cooking and eating fresh fruits and veggies in support of their Fresh Food Fund, a program working to distribute fresh produce to those in need. All right, let's get cooking. Or not cooking, because this is actually a no-cook recipe. First, we're going to make the garlic paste, cut the end off of this garlic, and then we're going to crush it with the flat side of our knife. Now we're going to just give it a rough mince. The reason that we actually mince the garlic before we turn it into paste is just to make it a little bit easier as you're crushing it down. Sprinkle a liberal pinch of salt over the top of the garlic. This is going to act as sort of like a reverse sandpaper, a sort of abrasive to break down the garlic even further. You know it's done when it's sort of like an almost fully smooth paste. You know, if there's still a few chunks, it's okay, but the more we can break this up, the better it will incorporate into the dressing. All right, so this paste is looking good to me. Let's make our dressing. First, we are going to take that garlic paste we made and put that in the jar. Next, we're going to follow up with our olive oil, white wine vinegar, and next we've got our honey. Now we've got Tabasco here. You can add more if you want, less if you want. I think around a teaspoon is good. If you want it less spicy, you can definitely add less. And then we've got our ginger powder. You can also use fresh ginger if you can find it. I felt this was a little bit more accessible, but either will work in this recipe. Finally, we're gonna follow up with a little bit more salt, just a pinch or two. And now we're gonna add a little bit of ground black pepper. This recipe is super customizable. If you don't have white wine vinegar, you can always use red wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar. If you don't have honey, agave would also work. You can really play around with it. I like to use a jar because it's really easy to just throw all the ingredients in there and then shake them up. Plus, it's also handy for just storing any leftover dressing you might have. You can also use a bowl with a whisk as well. So we're just gonna throw the lid on here and then shake it up. Okay, so after shaking for about 30 seconds, you can give a look. If it looks pretty well combined, then you can go ahead and give it a taste. Keep in mind that if it tastes a little bit too vinegary, that's totally fine. It is a vinaigrette. I actually think the flavor is perfect. If you do want to add a little more sweetness, a little more heat, you totally can. You can really make this dressing your own. To make the carrot salad, we are first going to chop the tops off of the carrots and peel off the outer layer. I saved my carrot peels and I put them in the freezer in a Ziploc bag with a bunch of other vegetable scraps. And once I have a full bag, I can make vegetable stock. So that's a fun way to be less wasteful. And you can also just use the peeler to shave the end of the carrot off. So because I'm using thicker carrots, I'm actually gonna cut them in half lengthwise first so that our carrot ribbons are a little thinner. If you're using thinner carrots to begin with, you can just skip this. So now we're gonna make our carrot ribbons using the Humble vegetable peeler. And this recipe ends up looking so fancy, and this is the secret. Take the peeler and start shaving long ribbons. It's easier to grip if you just rotate the carrot as you go. Be a little more careful, go a little slower so you can get full, even ribbons. This isn't like peeling a potato where you just want to get the skin off. You actually want to press down a little more, and so you can get these nice, long strips that will make the salad look so beautiful. When you get to this point, then it becomes a chef snack. Now we're going to dress the carrots with the dressing we made earlier. I'm just gonna give it one more shake just to mix everything together. If you're using a whisk, you can just whisk it a little bit. And now we're going to add the dressing to the bowl. Oh, I can already smell it. It smells amazing. Now we're gonna pick the leaves off the cilantro and just add them directly into the bowl. I like to leave them whole, or just pick them off in little chunks, but if you want to chop them up, you can. To balance out the flavors in this salad, we really need something sort of refreshing like cilantro. You can also use mint if cilantro is not your thing. This salad really benefits from a sort of tangier, creamier cheese. You can use feta, you can also use goat cheese. You want to toss it pretty gently so that you can keep the feta crumbles mostly intact. Okay, so we've tossed our salad and now it's time to plate. I'm just gonna serve it on a big serving plate, family style. Beautiful. So at the end here, I'm just gonna drizzle any dressing that's left in the bottom of the bowl over the top. Adding a little bit of extra cilantro and feta at the end is totally optional, but I think it makes the colors of the salad pop. To finish it off, I'm just gonna add a little bit of freshly ground black pepper. And that's it. This spicy carrot feta ginger salad is not only beautiful, but super simple to put together. It makes a great lunch, an awesome dinner with some chicken and fish, and maybe a little bit of bread. And I really hope you guys enjoy it.